Friends, what and where is home? Home is multidimensional, and in whatever shape or form, home is an anchor. Conversely, we need to anchor ourselves in order to feel at home. Talking to my heartwarming friend, Angel Jones, a multi-award-winning businesswoman and a passionate seer and founder of the South African and later African homecoming revolution, helps us explore this concept of home. Some say that home is a place of residence or a psychological space of feeling whole, integrated with a sense of well-being, or where the heart is. Others say that home is defined by your roots, the place that you were born and raised, a place that connects you to your origin, to your cultural and social system, and your childhood identity. More people say that home is a state of being in this world, or a place that we transition to in the next. Angel Jones was passionately inspired when Nelson Mandela stepped onto the balcony of the South African embassy in Trafalgar Square in London, and he uttered the loving words, "I want to put you into my pocket and take you all back home." The crowds cheered, and Angel and her friends hugged and cried. In that moment of pride, connection, and with a sense of belonging, she decided to return to South Africa and set up and create the South African Homecoming Revolution, an organization that she created to inspire fellow South Africans and Africans abroad to return and to bring their talent and skills to rebuild a nation and a continent that they called home. So when and where do you feel at home? I've grappled with that question a lot. Like many of you, I have a rich multicultural heritage and multiple identities. I'm an African at heart, a child of the universe, and I proudly live in the USA. I was born and raised in KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa. I was given birth into a family with a birth Portuguese mother, a Greek father who married a Black Zambian woman, and after meeting my birth grandfather, I found out that my great-great-grandmother was Jewish. I was adopted into a South African family with a British father, a South African mother, and a Scottish maternal grandfather. Geographically, after being born and raised in South Africa, in 2017, I relocated abroad to attend a Harvard Advanced Leadership Initiative Fellowship in beautiful Boston in the United States of America, a new country home. So this concept of home has been explored extensively. In fact, in more recent times, much has been researched and written in multiple disciplines, including sociology, anthropology, psychology, human geography, history, architecture, and philosophy. I've also experienced that as life changes and our circumstances change, and we are faced with our mortality, once again, our concept of home changes. Recently, I have faced my mortality head-on after being diagnosed with stage 3 stomach cancer. Just this month, a special friend went missing for 8 hours on my birthday. We went looking for him, we involved the police, and at 2 a.m., we feared the worst. Just 4 days later, on March the 15th, a loving soul, a lasting friend, passed on tragically and unexpectedly from this world and into the next. And as her grief-stricken husband said to me, she is now in her eternal residence and home. I have learned in this process that the concept of home truly is multidimensional. It is a place where you reside, feel safe, feel as though you belong, and there is this sense of knowingness, if you like, that there is this eternal home when we pass on from this world into the next. I've also learned, in whatever shape or form and at whatever stage in life, that home is an anchor. We all need a home. In life and leadership, in order to be our best, home is an anchor. But equally, we need to anchor ourselves to feel at home. We also need to help others anchor themselves and feel at home too. So until next time, remember that leading boldly is about making thoughtful, clear choices. And bold leadership is about taking bold action, just one small step at a time, one step for you. But together in our multiple homes, a giant step for humanity. So take care and take thoughtful, bold action.